All right, welcome to Module 12 here, Evolutions in Traditional Media. So if you look in the module introduction, it points out that we have taken a close look at new media, specifically those information distribution channels that we are exposed to online. And now we're going to discuss traditional media a little bit. We're going to get into actually creating something that is in the style of traditional media in the next module. But in this module, we're going to discuss the transition between traditional media and new media. Okay, so it points out that it's hard to know where we're going if we don't know where we've been. Basically, traditional media is a term used to refer to any information that was distributed prior to the invention of the internet. So this includes books, newspapers, cable news, magazines, and the like. The internet is, without a doubt, one of the single most important inventions of the last century, and maybe ever. It has it has completely democratized information, meaning that it has put the power of information creation and distribution into the hands of every person with an internet connection. There's a lot of debate over whether this is a good thing or not, but it is without doubt one of the most important developments in how information is created and consumed in the history of the planet. So you're going to read over changes in media over the last century and learn about the evolutions of traditional media and how traditional media have attempted to make changes in order to stay relevant in an increasingly digital world. Okay, so here's the text itself for you to read. And if you click on Journal 12-1, you're just going to respond to the text. So after reading this document, which again is down here as well, you'll spend some time discussing how traditional media has been influenced by the emergence of new media. For your journal entry, consider responding to the following prompts. So you're going to write me a paragraph on this topic, a paragraph on the second topic, and a paragraph on the third, and a paragraph on the fourth. That's the goal. Make sure you use MLA style, last name and page number top right corner, identifying information, a title that's centered, and then double spacing the paragraphs and all that good stuff. Your journal entry should be at least 250 words long, and it needs a works cited page because you do need to quote something from the text. I think a really easy one for you to do is, number one, you should be able to quote something for this one pretty easily. What types of information or media are we referring to when we use the term traditional media? What about new media? Well, not far into this document here, it defines what traditional media is and what new media is. And in my mind, that's a good place then for you to quote some of that information and give an in-text citation. Okay? And then you're going to address how did new media adapt forms of old media to include more socialization. So you want to look at the examples in the text, cite some of those to support your claim, and discuss how media has changed the way that information is distributed, and discuss how traditional media has attempted to evolve in order to keep up with new media. Do you believe it has been successful? So you should be able to find examples of all of these things in the text, which you can then cite and include in your in-text or include as evidence, and you're going to include in-text citations for that evidence as well. And then you'll have a works cited page with this source on it. That's it for Module 12. The creator of this course decided to kind of take it easy with you in Module 12. This assignment is not too in-depth, but don't overlook it. Make sure that you meet all the assignment criteria, and email me if you have any questions. Thanks.